This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Greg Zuerlein out for the opening kick. And we're off and running from Raymond James. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield comes out throwing. Complete to his man, Sterling Shepard. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 1. Launches one deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. 1st down, here's Baker. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Jets force the turnover on the first series of this game.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Still working past the 40. And he gets it forward to the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Throwing on 1st down, Rodgers. Has a man, it's Tyler Conklin. And they bring him down around the 34. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. On the counter, Hall. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10 now. Malachi Corley reels it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Hall. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. All right. Back now for the 2nd quarter, and the Jets, they've got to look towards that end zone. To throw is Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And this is cut. Touchdown, New York. The Jets parlay the interception into points. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Zerline with the extra point. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. And they're going to need a first down just to get back to where a touchback would have been, Brock. He's out at the 20.
Good. Alert, 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 alert. What's up?
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He's got it deep downfield. And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Mike Evans with the touchdown. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers tie this game 7-7. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Rodgers here off the play action. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it inside the 25. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets need only one to take the lead. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Zerline on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Chooses to bring this one out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, alert 33. What's up?
From the gun, Mayfield. He lofts it deep left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Run, run, run.
Running back sent in motion. Throwing again is Baker. He's loaded another one up. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
4th and 3, drive on the line.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. What's up?
Mayfield to throw for it. He connects downfield on 4. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. All right, here we go. Second down.
Set. Watch out.
Another try following the sack. He puts everything behind this one. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by C.J. Mosley.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
They start the drive with Hall. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here. First down throw by Rodgers. Finds his target, Hall. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Off play action, Rodgers. Hits his running back. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Conklin brings it in. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets will add to their lead at the end of the half. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Point after converted by Zerline. And the Jets double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so first and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Pistol. Watch out.
He'll throw it. He lets one fly deep downfield. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
One last play before the break.
Watch out.
Back to throw it. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up fourth down. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Hits him on the in route. And this one does not go far.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So it's going to be 4th and short.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
4th down, Rodgers. He'll get this one to Adams. There he goes again. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wins. Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Greg Zuerlein out for the opening kick. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Going play action, May. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
Hey, Kate, you know that line, time is of the essence? It certainly is in the pocket. Not enough time there to let that play develop down the field, and the two were not able to reel it in.
Back to the air. It's May. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. Ball at the 33 for first down. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's tackled for a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that'll bring up 4th and 3.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So the Jets are going to try a field goal on 4th down. Greg Zuerlein headed out. Bass's kick is good. And that one is going to get them on the scoreboard.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again following the sack. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a New England first down. From the gun, it's May. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Patriots will have a first down. May now from the gun. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignments, hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
May trying again here on second. Fits it through the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. The Patriots proceed into the red zone for the first time. They've got first and 10 right along the 20. To the air yet again, May. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They just get the play off. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. The 10.
We are approximately 5 miles east of Washington, D.C., and that's where you find this place, Commanders Field in Landover, Maryland. Here's Austin Seibert now to get this one started, and off we go from Northwest Stadium in Landover. And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. First play and a first throw for Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. This pass out wide to Hall. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll run for the first time with Breece Hall. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And check down complete to Hall. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Here's Rodgers to throw. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Ready.
To throw is Daniels. They'll roll him out right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. And this is going to be a Commander's first down as the tackle made just shy of the 30. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop. 2nd and 10. To the air goes Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 45-yard line. Throwing now is Daniels. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Off the option, here's Robinson. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
Ready up. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Daniels looking to throw, escaping the pressure right. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. From the 23, here's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Now Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 2 yards to go on third down. Here's Daniels. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that third down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
He dumps this one off here to Hall.
So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there going to take this to about the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Throwing is Rodgers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Breece Hall
from 8 yards out.
And the Jets post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Warriors 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Open man is Noah Brown. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
2nd and 4.
Rolling to his right. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
Forced out to his left.
A throw left side, reeled in by the rookie wideout.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
Daniels going to throw for it.
Flush to his right.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
The false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. From the gun, it's Rodgers.
That's complete. It's Malachi Corley.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. 10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Daniels. And that's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Let's go now.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. They'll give to Hall. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now Rodgers. Yeah, he'll find Hall. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Here's Allen, and he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Flushed out right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Zerline's kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. So they got the turnover, started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. The goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though? when they only gave up the field goal, and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. He's still on his feet. Inside the 10. And he brings this.
First known as the Meadowlands, EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Here's the veteran Greg Zuerlein as we are ready to start. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Play action, Tagovailoa. He's going to keep it himself. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon Achane. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Dolphins first down. Hill brought in motion. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Once again, it's Achane. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 2 and out on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll toss it here to Achane. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can tell you firsthand, as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack. Hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up. And now they face third down. is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They snap it to Tua. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams. And the Jets are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A throw on the first play from Rodgers. Finding room at midfield. Inside the 10. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, New York. Sirline's kick. Up and good. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown at the other end, Sirline is out to kick this one off. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. When that last possession results in the pick, you'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball. Find easier completions. Find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception. His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs. Off the play fake, Rodgers. Got a man downfield. It's Devontae. And he will get into the end zone. Devontae Adams. Touchdown, Jets. From the gun, Rodgers. That's complete. It's Malachi Corley. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Here's Hall. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Rodgers. Down inside the 10. And he's in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he goes nowhere, buried back at the 15-yard line. First and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Tua will give it to Achane. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to...
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. The big fella, Quinn Williams, forcing his way in for the sack. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They are going for it. It's Tagovailoa sending it deep for Waddle. He's got it. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
Quick slant into the hands of Smith. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll run right here. It's Achane. And he's going to pick up the first down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect.
And he's in. Jonnu Smith, touchdown Miami.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Panay Wanwu now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
All right.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time. We'll keep this one on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. First down for Aaron. That one intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. And his guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps draw even in this one.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it's going to lead to 4th down. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. A big play there on 4th down. Good for an even 20. Here's A-Chain. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. They'll run with A-Chain. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. They'll try and run it here. It's A-Chan. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? This 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Now here's 2nd and goal. Off the bootleg, here's Tua. He's going to run, and he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Tua Tagovailoa. Touchdown, Dolphins. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Now, here's the Dolphins and Tua going for 2. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That'll be incomplete with a penalty flag down. It looked like someone was across early. So let's try this again. They come to the line to go for 2. Back to throw is Tua. And he will not get in. They will come up empty on this try for 2. Unable to tie this football game up. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. Whoa! And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Rodgers. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Play action now with Rodgers. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. So, 3-quarters. Here's Hall from the pistol. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
He's up the sideline to the 25. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he is gone. 87 yards. Touchdown, Miami. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will up the lead to 5. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here comes Wanwu. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. Over the middle, that's Corley. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Again, here's Hall. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. Hall. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Get 300! Get 300! At the 40-yard line. 26!
They'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. Rodgers. And that is incomplete.